So I was in Singapore because it was the second GCCA annual conference. The team is Innovation in Focus. And as the GCCA Cement Director, this is a very important team for the cement industry and the concrete industry. We looked at innovation in cement from a whole value chain perspective, so from production, so what are the process improvement that industry can make, but also the product improvements, so product developments, and then we finished on carbon capture. And the key thing I learned and what I found really exciting was to see my panelists to really collaborate and start to speak and all agree on the fact that we need more collaboration, more partnership, and it was really great to see them interacting and fitting nicely with each others. Innovation is important in general. You have to reinvent yourself all the time, but for our industry, innovation is important. Like for any other industry, we have a climate change challenge. We are all aware of that, and in that context, and because we produce a material that the world will need and will continue to need, we need to innovate to find solutions to produce that material in a more sustainable and climate-friendly way. Over next year, I will obviously work on further developing the research network that we have just launched today, Innovandi. There is still a lot of work to do. Today was only the start of a long adventure, so there is a lot of work on that. And then I will also continue to help the sector to develop on its sustainability agenda. We have further guidelines and guidance to develop. And then we will also work on having our first health and safety forum next year. The Women in Cement and Concrete breakfast is actually something from an initiative that we launched earlier this year on 8 March, in fact, which is International Women's Day. And we launched a network of women working in cement and concrete. And this was just a network, a LinkedIn network. And we thought that there is way more to be done in the cement and concrete industry to increase diversity. So this morning we discussed why is diversity important, and we found actually a great relationship between diversity and innovation and sustainability. So it's actually part of our innovation and sustainability agenda from a GCCA perspective. We were not that many this morning, but I found really a lot of enthusiasm to get things moving and go into action. So we have now agreed to continue to work, spread the word, involve the affiliates, and all do what we can do at our level. So great outcome of this breakfast this morning. I think that in a world where we want to be, and in the sector we want to be more innovative and more sustainable, we can't afford to deprive ourselves of half of the brain. So we need to use all brains and all talents, also young talents. So we also moved into diversity. Is diversity, okay, women, men, but it's also diversity in terms of culture, but it's also a diversity in terms of ages. So this industry also needs to attract more young talents.